Thing. Alrighty. Oh, something went wrong. Why, YouTube? There we go. Alright, so last we left off, you guys had a busy day exploring some string of murders. And then at the nighttime, you were attacked. Specifically by Kopek was attacked. Um, and Varn was able to see sort of the trail of dark energy that the intruder left, and it disappeared through a portal. Um, disappeared through a portal um, that was upstairs. You guys took some time to sleep in. You went and alerted the guards, I believe. And now it's about midday. You wake up and there's a phenomenon that you have not seen here in Hyeonju yet. It's drizzling.
Got rain.
Mm-hmm. It's not very. I mean, it's sunny. Sorry, I was
You
drinking
okay?
something and it went down the wrong pipe. Yes, thank you. Um, it's still sunny but it's just like kind of misty more than anything. And if you go outside, you will get damp, get wet. But yeah. But right now you're inside. There's food for you. The fire's going. Not very loudly, but or not. It's not really really hot because it's not that warm right now. But it's or that cold. But it's there's a fire going. Nice and cozy. All that fun stuff. What y'all doing? So Varin, I will say um, Varin will basically, whenever he wakes up, he's going to say, okay, I need to figure out what the hell is going on with the people in the Orange Cast. So I'm going to go check it out. Bye. And he goes to go check it out.
That's so him.
Yes. You're welcome. I am really upset that he doesn't, he's, yeah, I'm really upset that Ruby hasn't actually, like, watched any of these videos because I think I do a really good impression. So, just saying.
Just spam his inbox with them.
I should. Okay. So, Varn leaves. What else are you doing?
Do I still hurt?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Nourishment healed you up, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we should go find out.
Mm,
They
I lied.
figured out any.
I actually did write notes to myself from last time.
Perfect.
It's 10:30, and you guys were downstairs figuring out what to do next. Varn just kind of stormed out. Yeah, Varn.
Varn being child, got it.
Okay. Rest of you?
What else can we do? We have the murders. We could look for.
I think we did that. I think the
Well, we got
murderer is the one
3
that
new ones.
stabbed you.
Um, overall, your three things are to look for Misai, to settle the conflict between the lower caste, and to solve murders. I've also given you clues here and there um, for sort of all of this stuff for other plot points that are going on.
I need to bring my notes.
And we should look for Misai.
Okay. How are you going to go about doing that?
Yes.
To the library I go.
Idris is going to the library.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be studying your usual?
Between that and I have to look at my notes to figure out the other thing I was going to look at.
Okay. You take notes. Yay. Alrighty.
I think I'll head to the library too and look up like plane shifts to see if we can figure out anything about those holes that pop up.
Okay. Dashma?
Library as well. Kind of going back a little bit, see if she can find anything out about why is this term escaping me? I don't know. Trying to see if she can find any more research on magical portals. Again,
Portals. Okay. Alrighty. You guys head to the library. Trying hard not to look at the spot behind it where somebody was murdered yesterday. You get in there. It's not a far walk, so it's not like you are like soaking wet, but you're a little bit damp, and you kind of, as you walk in, there's an actual guard inside this time, and they say, "All right, stop." Somebody comes over with a wand, waves it in front of you, and the dryness sort of evaporates off. Continue.
Thank you. And I walk inside.
Thank you.
Gives you a nod as you walk by. There's a couple people here, but about the usual amount. It's also like a gnome in the corner that you go back, especially you realize you think you have seen him there every time you go to the library. Like he's in the same spots, like he never leaves.
He just lives in the library.
He is the library. I go through like the usual, like I go find a seat, push the
Okay.
button.
Take your badge. Okay.
Yeah.
You are researching specifically.
Loth.
Okay.
Anything on like the realm of her, uh, like religious sects that involve her,
Okay.
things of that nature.
Okay. Kopak?
I'm looking up, I guess, interdimensional travel and or things that can pull things places.
Okay.
And
And
then a little
Najma?
bit of my personal research.
Okay. Najma, what are you specifically looking at?
As I said, seeing if she uh try to delve into any more research, basically to see if she can find anything more about the Sorry, he stuck his freaking claws into me.
Oh. Sir?
He was eating biscuits and missed the blanket. Let me. Oh,
Here.
basically to I lost my train of thought. Um, let's see here. More research on magical portals to try to get little this Clean Genasi back.
Okay.
It's been a while since
Might I suggest that the cleric help with searching about someone who was revered as a goddess?
pardon.
Might I suggest, as your DM, that the cleric goes to help with the research of someone who was revered as a goddess, because that will be religion check for you. Unless Idru has really high religion.
Yeah, that would probably be smart. I
Okie
don't think
doke.
this will go really well.
I will take up on your advice. And let's see here. What's my religion? That's +2. Let me roll.
Maybe I should do the religion roll.
I need to get up.
I got a 15, so 15 +2.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, you guys do what you do. You get Idri, you get some of the same books that you got last time you researched this. The main one being From Wolf to Light. Sort of a history of the beginning of Gyeongju as a country and sort of what happened at its inception, how Adriana, as it says, liberated the Drow elves and their kindred from Loth and kind of took them in under her wing. It with your religion check, Najma, you would know specifically that you sort of note specifically that Wolf is not the type of deity that you do that to. She's not a forgiving deity, and she did not take kindly to this probably, and probably has a very, very long-standing grudge because, yeah, you realize as sort of cleric with your religion that how do I say this? You realize that my brain just went completely blank. Yeah, you realize something that the DM cannot remember at the minute because my brain just got totally wiped clean. Um,
It's
I'll get
okay.
back to you. I'll get back to you.
Oh, okay.
Um, you learned stuff about Lolth. Um, oh, that Lolth had given her power to the Drow elves, and Adriania had sort of twisted that power and turned it into her power, and that is the reason why the Drows and other elves, but specifically the Drow, are not super affected by the sunlight. And then Kopak, roll Arcana for me.
14. 17 plus 9.
Okay. Um, the books don't say a lot, but you're able to piece together a lot. Um, a really bad time to take a bite of candy. Okay. There is some records of interdimensional travel, um, and the people who kind of come back are absolutely insane. Um, and so it's kind of been, and you kind of knew this already, um, but it's never been explicitly said because you were pretty isolated in where you lived. But you don't, there's a big taboo in this world about traveling through other planes. It's extremely dangerous and can be harmful to your surroundings as well as yourself. And there's one case you read of where somebody accidentally went back in time, found their young self, um, and grabbed them and went poof. Um, so it's something that is taboo, not encouraged, and the books have more warnings against it, especially of this is a bad thing that happens when you do this. Um, and like don't be like these people. That's kind of the main thing that it's talked
Driving
about.
videos.
Um, yeah, there's some sort of talk about how the southern pole, which is surrounded by that storm, kind of is a little bit like that, like those experiences, because anyone who goes there is never seen again, or they're driven crazy, and die very quickly. Um, so it's there's some stories kind of, you find a singular book. It's more of a pamphlet of sort of tinfoil hat sort of types of theories of what could possibly be at the southern pole. Um, there's a whole bunch of sort of crazy things that get thrown out there, and um, yeah, but there is, as you're reading through, since you rolled like what, 17 plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so 26. Um, you kind of realize that there seems to be some sort of connection. Like you're connecting some dots, and you're realizing it's very similar of how the South Pole is described as to the interplanar travel is described. As for mechanics of how it is done, there's nothing in this library that you know of, that none of the books. So there's nothing in the books that you have that say anything about how to do it. They only give many, many warnings about not to do it.
Talk to Idra's patron. Got it.
Oh, that's the other thing. And it says the only people who ever do this with any amount of success are either warlocks or the deities themselves.
Yay!
Makes sense.
Or,
Considering I still think Idru's a god for some reason.
I forgot that you thought that.
Yeah, I said that a long time ago. And they've just
Yeah.
never checked against it.
I know. The Najma and Idru, did you have anything that you wanted to sort of say or do? Anything else? Any other sort of information you wanted?
A book on Asmodeus's someone that would Asmodeus would revere as an enemy, and teleportation circles or teleportation circles and sigils.
Okay. You get some books about Asmodeus, and most of them are warnings of do not mess with this one. Do not interact. He will trick you into making a deal that you will never be able to get out of. And things like, I mean, if you ask for a list of enemies, it'll sort of say in his history, his little bio, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't really get along with anybody. He's constantly fighting with a bunch of the Demon Lords to make sure he stays in power, and putting down big Demon Lords to get higher up. So he's a lone wolf, but that's not unusual for demonic entities.
Maybe. Is there any deities from the pantheon that's worshipped here that he has a stronger dislike for?
It
I guess.
You look into the pantheon of gods of Hyunju, and you see that there used to be some older gods that have faded into obscurity. Like there was a god of the sun, there was like a goddess of the harvest, and a goddess of hunting. With the coming of Adriania, you see that a lot of that has sort of faded into obscurity. That only people way out in the countryside still worship these gods or goddesses.
Gotcha. That answered my
Okay.
question. And then what did you say about teleportation circles and sigils? Just a bunch of don't do this.
You don't receive any books on those. And the statue that you were talking to points over to where Kopak is.
I guess I got them all.
Bastard.
You can just come ask for them.
Yeah, still. So I'm gonna walk over to Kopak's table, or wherever he has his books stacked, and ask him, which ones do you have that have anything to deal with teleportation circles or teleportation sigils? And then I will scan those.
I'll pass those along to him. Then I'll go to the angel and ask for anything on divination magic to see if that would help us find
The angel?
Isai. The angel statue.
It's just a statue.
Oh,
It,
okay, the
it
statue.
it's a very rough looking humanoid statue. It has pointed ears, but it's very chunky and blocky. Uh,
Chunk.
I mean, it's it's functional, but it's not something that you would normally see. Like, it's not elvish, like sort of fine work. Like whoever did this was not worrying about the looks that much, more as a function. You as an artificer know that.
Makes sense.
You ask about divination magic. Um,
Yep.
it kind of goes poof, and then just it goes poof, and then it sort of reappears back at its table after a little while, at its pedestal. And you look back at your table. There are about 30, 40 books.
Oh boy, I guess let's start.
I also want to say that I actually did write down a book name, and it's called Portally Dimensional. And that one is the
Cute.
closest one that you can get that has any sort of information about teleportation circles. And it seems to mostly deal with this is the same type of magic that the statues seem to use. I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
I'll start looking to see if I can't find a spell that would help us locate Misai.
Okay.
Maybe some kind of scrying spell or something.
Yeah. Roll for investigation. Najma, what you doing? Anything
I
you
would like
want that
to-
didn't get answered?
I would like to assist Kopak in searching for any spells.
Okay.
Would you like to give me the
Um,
help action so I get advantage?
Yeah.
I got you.
So the highest is a 10 plus 6.
Okay. 16. Okay. You find a spell that is it's called Locate Creature. But it seems a pretty high level spell, and it has some very specific conditions that may or may not work, especially considering that Misai was taken through a portal. That, I mean, obviously, you've seen evidence of these portals elsewhere, but you haven't actually seen a portal since Idru, Misai, and the lightning creature were thrown through. The specifications, I'll let you know out of game. This is Locate Creature, 4th level divination spell. Kopak, are you wizardy at all?
That's what I'm pivoting into later on. But yeah,
Okay.
Wizard and Artificer are both intelligence casters.
Yeah. I will say that is a. I do not believe that is a artificer spell.
I
Right.
think it's a
Bard,
cleric.
Cleric,
Yeah, there you
druid,
go.
paladin,
Paladin.
ranger, wizard.
Yeah.
So you would need to get your wizard up to. Do you have 4th level spells yet?
Not even close. I'm still at 2nd level.
Yeah.
Artificers are half casters, so I won't get 4th level spells till I'm like level 12.
Yeah. So you're the I will say right now you're the only one who can potentially learn it. Since you learned all your other magic, the cleric kind of already has always had her magic, and then the warlock relies on an outside source. So
Warlock, sweet talk your deity to give you locate creature.
I will tell you, I know locate creature, and it only works in a certain distance. And if she's on a different plane of existence, that's probably way too far.
yep.
You might want to. Well, I look at Misai and do our little think at them kind of thing since we're in the library. Do you know scry yet? Or do you have the scry spell?
You don't. Misai's not there.
Najma. Shh.
Hmm?
I do that to Najma, not Misai. Sorry, the last name I heard was that.
No.
I think scrying is a 5th level spell.
I don't remember.
Let me look.
Yeah, it's 5th level divination.
Yeah. Contact other plane is also 5th level.
What is?
Contact other plane.
Oh, well.
But yeah, scrying, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence.
Oh yeah, that's awfully true. I forgot about that.
But you need a focus worth 1,000 GP, and 5th level spell. So, if one of you wants to learn the spell, it will take a while.
I could learn it, but it'll be like 6 years before I can use it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have the message spell anywhere in these books?
I do not believe that is a divination spell.
You're probably right.
Yeah, it's not divination. Nope. They don't.
It is a transmutation class spell.
Oh, that's what I've already been learning. But I have to see the creature according to what I'm finding. So that's not what I'm thinking.
Within 60 feet.
You just have to point your finger towards a creature within range. You don't have to see it. So if you know the general location, you can typically cast message at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really DM discretion based. Like, oh, you have to see it, or as long as you're within the general location.
Yeah.
Most people let you get that spell off.
Oh, it's 120 feet. Yeah. It's one of you has it, you can try it. I cannot guarantee that it will work.
I don't have it yet. There was a spell, I'm trying to remember, that lets you send a message telepathically as a 5% chance of failing to people on other planes. But I can't remember the name of it.
Yes, that is. Oh, what was it? I know it's like a 1st level spell, or 2nd level spell. It's like a higher leveled spell, so.
Yeah, I remember it wasn't like too high level, but it was something I could probably learn.
Yeah.
You guys continue. I will look it up because I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, please do. Because I'm looking it up and I'm like, what is it? Yeah.
Sending. It's a sending spell.
Oh, sending. Yeah,
It's 3rd level. Damn it.
that's
Gee.
right. All right.
Bard, cleric, wizard can learn it.
Double T. That's a Najma spell. It's a 25 or 25 words or less message.
That's just
Hey,
a
look.
jester spell. It's jester.
Oh, she remembers.
Oh, that's
Are you
like.
are you pooping?
Are you pooping? Yeah,
I love that. Oh, always was thrown in there. Something about pooping.
always, always. All right. Anything else you guys would like to research?
Can I learn this sending spell and just put it in my book?
You can put it in your book. You just can't use it.
Yeah, not till I become a
Is
wizard.
that a Ruby?
Yes.
It might be.
Hi,
He
Ruby.
sounds like he's 3 rooms away.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
I'm very tired.
I imagine. Are you okay for being here?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Okay.
Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Well, you're fighting 15 people solo. Good luck.
I
On
knew
it on a different plane.
They're kind of like half demons.
Anybody else want any information from the library?
I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
Damn.
Najma and okay. Najma? Is you the good?
Yes, for now, yes.
Okay.
Did you
Ruby,
read the good book?
where did you guys want to go now?
Since Ruby's here, we should go check in on him. Make sure he's not dead.
Okay.
Okay. Sound any louder?
Yes.
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 Thank God.
All right. If you guys go do that, I'm gonna go back to my room and go have some alone time.
He's gonna
With
get
your bad
off.
dragon.
What he calls it?
Yeah, it's where I'm gonna do the thing that people don't like to be around me when I do the thing about, and somebody lost an eye over. I'm gonna go do that by myself.
I was gonna say that describes a lot of things.
I
Okay.
know.
So aren't we
To
not
them, I was
supposed to talk about
explicitly trying to sound vague and awkward.
Okay. Ruby, what were you
I
asking?
lean over to Idru and say, I want to join next time.
Idru, Ruby.
I'm very positive we're not supposed to talk about that, like, at all.
We don't talk about Fight Club. First rule of
Only
Fight Club.
pride how I lost my
Exactly.
eye.
Wasn't it back in Nam or something? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Does this
But,
universe canonically have a nom?
I will make it canonically have a nom in Sayasani.
I lost my eye back in Nam.
Does it also play Fortunate Son when you think about it?
It plays Carry On My Wayward Son, actually.
Yeah. Carry on my wayward son.
Yeah, every time he opens his eye, that's what plays inside his head.
That's what plays
That's
inside
one hell of a
your
phrase.
head.
No, it plays in Varen's head.
No, it plays in.
I sing it out loud, but it plays in Varen's head.
It plays in your head, Idru, not Varen's. Every time
No.
Varen has opened his eye.
Dope. But anyway, I say that to the group. Wait, Kopak, did you actually tell me that?
Yep. Next time, not this time.
Gotcha. But yeah, I go back to the house, into my
Okay.
room, and
Okay.
shut the door, make it all dark. Do my little ritualistic circles on the ground.
Okay. While you are doing that, We're gonna catch up with Ruby or Warren. Warren, you ready?
Never been more ready in my fucking life.
All right.
Good luck.
So you go to the Orange District, and there is um sort of there's a lot of stuff going on, and everybody's kind of upset, and there you get there, and there are some people in the streets that are just kind of going like yelling at each other because they're upset with each other, and the guards are trying to intervene, but actually there's no like police here, so nobody's intervening, but everybody's just kind of like, what is happening? Why is this happening? Um, and yeah, everybody's just shouting at each other. They're yelling things like, um, you're suck ups. You want to keep the how it is? You see how we live now every day? You want to keep that? And then there's some to like, we have food, we have families.
You have food, you have families, you have a home over your head.
Yeah, all of that sort of stuff.
If we don't do this delicately, a lot of you could lose those things, and no one would really be able to do anything about
This
it.
is
You
your
have to do
season
this
to
Ah!
smile. With me.
Sorry. That scared me. There's a loud noise. You get some people looking your way. Some of them recognize you, but it's like very close to a full on riot. Like there's like 100 people at least here. Like
So we
Like,
never really met the
how
Orange Cast,
riot
did we?
are we talking about? Are they throwing things yet?
no, they're not throwing things. They're just shouting.
Okay. Where are we? Like a marketplace?
Um,
Shops?
you are close to where you were at the persimmon. That's sort of where you started to head. This is in the streets before you get there. But this is just basically in the street. There's people squaring off against each other, but no physical fighting yet.
Oh, we found Public Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been brought there, or have I gone there to like deal with riot, or am I just wandering around?
You you literally went and said, "Okay, y'all are messing around to stop." You no wait. You basically left and said, "I'm gonna go deal with the people of the Orange Cast." Bye.
Okay, so they're rioting, and I'm there to stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're not rioting yet, but there's been a lot of disagreements.
Okay, what is around me, like physically
Row?
around me?
Oh, around you. There is a lot. There's buildings. There seem to be let's see, buildings. There's up ahead of you. You see sort of you see the persimmon where you were before. Like, you've walked this street before. Um, and uh, it's mostly just residential or like these words hard.
It's like pipes and boxes and stuff, and it's just
Yes,
shit.
yes,
Okay, good. They're mostly upset because things are changing, right?
yes.
Okay. And they're
Yeah.
upset because their lives weren't bad enough to deal with the consequences that come with changing, because bad things always happen when you change stuff, but that's how you progress. You take a little bad and you get more good. But their lives weren't bad enough for the
So
current consequences.
what you're getting from sort of listening in is that people were not entirely happy with their lot in life. They didn't like being seen as inferior, but I was like, well, that's what the goddess kind of wanted, and that's how it is. I can't do much about that. Um, but there is also a lot of people who are, well, we have food, we have housing. Like, why are we bothering these people that are so high above us? Like, most of these people have never seen. You get the impression most of these people have never seen someone of above a green rank. Um,
I grab a couple boxes and stack them up.
okay,
Dead silent. I don't say a goddamn thing.
okay. There are a couple people that who recognized you, kind of are like, oh snap, okay.
I'm just gonna keep stacking things as high as I can until, like, everybody's looking at me like, what the fuck?
You stack it as high as you can, and there's a kind of a group of people like there's some people who are in the initial group that lost interest that are back to yelling at each other. There's some people that are farther away that are still yelling at each other, and there's some people who are whispering to themselves like, what the heck is this guy, what is he doing, what's a yellow cast doing here? So yeah, you stack it as high as you can, and they're not all like super paying attention.
Okay, so I've got. How high do you say this is?
I'm gonna say, how tall is your character?
5 something?
This is about 6.5 feet tall.
6 times my height?
6.5 feet.
Ah. Perfect. I push it over to make the loudest noise I can.
Okay, you push it over. Roll a straight d20.
Making me get my dice out for this.
You trust your guard, and I have to fight them all.
Seven.
Some of the people who are arguing get hit by the boxes, and they start yelling at each other like, what did you just do? You just hit me, you just hurt us, like, you're trying to stop these, whatever, etc., etc. And people start fist fighting, and it turns into chaos.
I climb atop the boxes, I hold my hands in the air and laugh.
Nobody pays you any attention. Someone actually tries to some people pay attention, some people try to pull you down. Roll a dex save.
That's a +2 on a 15, so 17.
You get pulled down, but you manage to sort of shake them off and not fall on your face, and stand back up if you would like on the boxes.
I'm the king of chaos.
Okay. Congratulations. It was just an argument, and you started a full-on riot.
Good.
Um,
There's only two ways this was going to go down. One, they were going to disperse on their own, which I didn't really see happening. Two, they were going to do that thing that people do where they get more and more and more angry, but it happens so subtly they don't really realize what they're doing. This is where you get people who go, man, I don't like that group of people. Man, they annoy me. Man, I hate them. Man, they shouldn't be here. And then they burn the entire city to the ground. And they're like, wow, how did we get to that point? You just kept getting angry incrementally at a slow pace until you were so angry you didn't realize how angry you were. Now everybody's rioting. They'll get it out of their system.
okay. So you
We should
you
start fighting.
you stand up there. There's people bringing out glasses and some swords and other various things to sort of fight with. And yeah, you're just kind of standing there in the middle of the chaos. Takes about 30 minutes. Do you have anything you want to do in that 30 minutes, or do you just want to stand there?
Honestly, I'm specifically just going to target people who have a bit too much bloodlust in their eyes and sort of just knock them out.
Okay. Okay, first off, roll me an acrobatics for trying to get through the crowd that is pulling and clawing at you, trying to pull you over.
Sure thing. +18 no, +2. No, +5. Acrobatics, not athletics, right?
Acrobatics.
So 18 +5.
Okay. You manage to make your way over to the first person that you saw from your box, and they've got broken glass, and they're trying to cut people with it.
I'm just going to disarm them.
Okay.
Sleight of hand, you know.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
It's 16 +3.
Okay, you manage to disarm them, and they turn to you and start punching you.
Okay. I'm going to block and just disengage. Move on to the
Okay.
next person.
Disengage. You have trouble finding the other person that you saw. Everybody around you is your height or taller for the most part. There are some smaller species or races here, but for the most part, it's yeah. Roll me survival. See if you can actually make your way through the crowd.
Making my way.
Okay.
That is a straight 16.
A what?
A straight 16.
Okay. You do manage to find the next person. They aren't too far away. They're punching an older woman, with an older woman who's yeah. They're just punching her, and she's kind of trying to protect herself.
I'm just going to pull them off and toss them to the side and keep going.
Strength check.
12 plus 2. Perfect. 12 plus 2.
Okay.
14.
You kind of manage to grab him by his collar and sort of drag him away a little bit. And he starts to be like, "What the hell, man? Not you too!" And once again tries to fight you.
Again, I block and disengage. Moving on.
Okay.
As long
Another.
as we don't start brutally murder each other, the police force will arrive, everyone will dissipate, and we'll all have it out of our systems.
The roll another survival see if you find the next person. I'm going to be having you do this 5 times.
16.
To 2.
Oh. Just roll 5 times in a row?
No, what did you roll for survival?
16.
Okay, make it to the next person. Roll to do disengage, disarm, whatever. Roll the dex.
I'll just go with sleight of hand.
Okay.
11 plus 2.
You struggle a little bit. You almost get cut, but you're fine. You take the knife away from the young woman. She goes to get it back. Try to hit you. You disengage?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not really here to hurt anyone. As long as no one pulls a bomb out, you know?
I
Okay.
pull a bomb out.
Bomb.
Okay, survival.
18.
Okay, you managed to find the next person. It's actually a group of people. It's a group of smaller people. They look to be halflings. And they are kind of beating up a bigger guy. Who's trying to sort of get them.
So they're all kind of curb stomping this dude.
They're trying to, but they're literally half his height, so
You're like
it's...
Chihuahua biting his ankles.
No, I mean, they're doing more damage than that. They're, like, punching him in the nuts and stuff. But, he also has a club, and he's using it to hit them. They look... The halflings look bloody. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
I'm going to use persuasion.
Roll with
This one.
disadvantage.
Alright, I got a 16 and a 14 plus 5. So
Why?
14 plus 5.
Why are your rolls being so good? You manage to sort of talk both sides down. Whatever you want to say.
I'm using up all my luck in the first go. I don't know. Dude, you're using your club to fight 5 short people. Short people. You've obviously won this fight and had the club. Just move on.
They kind of like glare at each other, but they slink away through the crowd. Okay. Roll a survival. Find the next person.
Well, there it is. 7.
Lol.
You are so thick in the middle of the crowd. There's people pushing, pulling, clawing you. You get brought down to one knee as you kind of get pushed by the movement of the crowd, and people start battering you. You take 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
It'll take a
Strength.
strength check to stand up.
Strength check. 16. Nope. Is it 16 or 19? It's a 16. I'm gonna use different dice. It's hard to read.
So what'd you get?
16.
16. You managed to sort of push them off and stand back up. They all continue to try to like hit you, and you're being pushed and buffeted. Roll a survival check. See if you can find the next person.
5.
You get back up for a second, and then a particularly large person, seems to be human, but a very large human, sort of comes up to you and just kind of
Bubba.
kicks your knees in, and you
Fuck
fall
you, Bubba.
both again. This time you take 7 damage, bludgeoning.
It'll be funny if he gets murdered in this riot.
How close are me and Najma to getting to the area?
You guys were at the library for, I'm going to say, until 12. That would be... It's been about an hour and a half since Varin left you. And it takes maybe 20 minutes to get to the Orange District. So, and Varin took, I'm going to say, 10 minutes building his little stack. So, you guys you're still in the library. Like, you just got to the library.
Oh, you're screwed then. Okay.
Taking 10 damage.
So far, you just started this riot, homie.
She said I don't have to go 5 rounds. This is the last one.
Okay. Roll a strength check if you want to try to get up.
Can I forgo the strength check and try to use deception to tricking him to think he can knock me out?
Disadvantage, yes.
Well, that's a 6.
You lie there for a second, and then you kind of peek up, and he's still looking at you. He curb stomps you again. 2 points of bludgeoning. What?
Can I at least block this time?
You can use your rogue thing and uncanny dodge. Which takes half damage, so you don't only...
It's engaging because to uncanny dodge would have to pass people.
I will allow uncanny dodge in this context. You are escaping a blow.
You roll away.
Yeah, basically.
I'll do it then.
Okay, uncanny dodge. You only take 1 point of damage. And you roll away through the crowd. Roll a dex saving throw.
13 plus 2. 15.
How's your saving throw as a rogue? Only a +2.
Yeah.
Potato?
You got a 17.
No, 15.
15. You get kind of kicked around a bit, but you manage to avoid the worst of the blows, so you don't really take that much damage. If you want to stand up, it's a strength check. And I say check, not saving throw. You managed to stand up. Roll survival, see if you can find the last person. Eight. You get back up, and you're immediately knocked back down again. Someone comes to punch you in the face. 4 points of damage. Are you uncanny dodging?
Yeah.
I think you legitly punched him in the face.
No, I got punched in the face, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So unless you uncanny dodge that is 4 points of damage. If the guy kind of just punches you and then runs away and leaves you alone, roll a strength check if you want to try to get up again.
Why am I strength checking to stand?
Because there's a crowd that is pushing against you and trying to make you stay down. Like, if you've ever been to, like, a concert where there's, like, crowd surfing and stuff going on, it's like this, but violent.
You're
You're
talking
in
about
a-
a mosh pit.
Yeah.
So, I rolled a 1. What does that mean?
Oh no.
That means
I rolled 1 trying to stand up.
that means
I wasn't engaging with anyone, I wasn't fighting, I was just trying to stand up.
you start to stand up, and the giant from earlier sort of knocks into you. He doesn't see you. Or not giant, but the
Bubba, yeah.
large person from earlier. He's half Goliath, so he bumps into you and knocks you, and as you fall on the ground again, somebody kicks your head and you pass out. Roll me a d20, see how lucky you are. Okay. You only take 2 points of damage as you lie there unconscious.
You're getting trampled.
Yeah.
That was funny.
All right.
Wake up.
You wake up eventually.
Arrived.
You're not entirely sure how much time has passed, but the sort of drizzle has turned into a full rain, and you are wet. There's puddles everywhere. There's not really people. There's a few other people that seem to be knocked out as well. But yeah.
Has the crowd dissipated?
Yes. You look up and you see there is a ton of guards everywhere. And they don't appear to be very happy.
I searched my person for the badge that the people gave me that shows that I'm, like, working with the queen or whatever. The one
Okay.
that helps me get on the trains and stuff.
Yeah.
Do I find it on my person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I pull that out, I hobble over to one of the guards, and I hold it up, saying, I came here trying to stop the riot, and I failed. Do you have a healing potion?
kind of looks at you. It's that halfling that you first met on the docks. And she goes, yes, I do remember you. All right. Get over here. You're coming with me. And she barks some orders at her soldiers like, keep them in their houses. They aren't to leave here. And kind of goes with you to where sort of the edge of the orange section of the city, and there's a guardhouse. She goes in there, salutes, knocks on the door, and then salutes. Door opens, and you see a Goliath. And he, oh, yeah, you see a Goliath. This is someone of the blue cast. This is Goliath that you've met before with the follow-up of the dwarf explosion. He looks down at you.
My
What?
nose is bleeding. I'm covered in mud. I look like I smile at him. I go, "Hi."
Well, trouble seems to follow you wherever you go. Come in.
Almost followed me since I was born.
Kind of raises an eyebrow. Clearly. Come in. And then turns to the halfling. You're dismissed, Colonel.
I set the card on the table just so it's in eyesight and sit down, rubbing my nose. Is it broken?
Your nose is not broken. It just hurts. You find some, it smells irony, but, like iron, not like a literary device. But, it smells like iron, and you can tell that you had a bloody nose, but it stopped and the rain washed all the blood away.
How ironic.
Exactly. So you sit down. He sits down across from you, kind of crosses his arms and said, "All right, tell me what happened."
I took several blows to the head, so I'll tell you best I can remember. We were tasked with dealing with the riots, trying to calm people down, answer questions and all that. So I came out to the Orange because my other members are busy doing other important tasks. I figured I could just answer some questions and people would calm down, get tired, and go home.
And
Something fell over, something broke, some people got hurt. People started throwing punches. I tried to keep people from killing each other and got knocked out.
Okay. Roll a deception or persuasion.
Deception. That is a 12 plus 5.
Okay. He looks at you. Really? That's interesting. He sort of starts tapping on the table. You see, we had some other people in here. Some of the people who came and got us guards, and they volunteered some information. A couple of them recognized you. You're the one that led the riot up during the celebration day, aren't you?
No deny. That's well-known information.
Oh shit, we got snitches.
Kind of.
Okay. We led a riot on the most important festival in the city.
In the country.
Okay.
Not in the
Everybody
city, in the
knows that.
country. Yeah.
Okay, everybody knows us.
Um.
There's no denying that one.
It's like, so you led the rebellion on our most holy feast day, and now today, that pile of boxes you stacked together fell pretty well, didn't it? He's
How
just
should I
staring at you.
respond to this?
Did you say that in character, or did you say that to me?
Oh, no, I'm talking to you.
Okay. He rolled 19 on his insight. So
So he knows I stacked them, but he doesn't necessarily know I pushed them over.
you don't know what he knows yet,
Valid.
and he's asking you.
Valid. Can I roll deception again?
You can try with disadvantage.
You just love
'Cause
that.
he's
word.
already suspicious of you.
Yep.
Just dig that grave deeper.
I mean, at least twice as deep as your body, so we can have fun digging you out.
I rolled a 17 and a 14, so it's 14 plus 5.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
I was trying to get high up so I could yell and people could hear me. You know, the next thing I know, someone shoves it over, trying to knock me down.
Okay, goes. Mm-hmm. Well, the people that were watching you say you started this. And I don't deal with that. I don't deal with traitors. That's not a thing that I do. You're gonna come with me, and you're going to go into jail. Either are you gonna go quietly, or are you going to make a fight?
Do I still have that potion ability on me?
Roll a luck check,
Did they
see if it
take my
got shattered or not. Roll a luck check, and see if it got shattered or not.
What's a luck check?
Straight
Straight
D20.
D20,
Okay.
no modifiers.
14.
It's not shattered.
And they didn't take my stuff.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna drink it.
You reach into your pocket to grab it. Roll a sleight of hand. To
Yep.
see.
Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Dropped it.
Good job.
So 16 plus 2.
Okay.
How is your dex that low for a rogue?
Right. That's what I was asking.
Oh, I put it all in perception and persuasion.
Hey, you want
So
So you're high
charisma.
charisma?
Yeah,
So he's like me.
I'm a sneaky.
Alrighty then.
All right.
I
Well,
can't say nothing. All mine's in
I
Constitution
didn't want to
for
play
an
the
intelligence
rogue
caster.
character. I wanted to be more manipulative.
okay. So you manage to drink the potion before he can slap it out of your hand, and you go invisible. And he stands by the door. He immediately moves to stand by the door and block your exit, and yells to presumably somebody outside, "Block the windows! Went invisible!"
Can I slip out before he gets to the door?
He is standing
If he
against the
was
door.
if he was already in the room, He's away from the door and I'm closest to it.
No, he escorted you in the door. You sat down at the table. He sat across from you. The door was behind him.
Still feel like I should get a chance.
You'd have to like acrobatics your way over the table, off his shoulders, and out the door.
There you go.
Try that.
Well, this is up to the DM. Either I get a chance to escape or I have to
I
fight
just
the
said
guy.
that the door is blocked. I didn't say anything else.
I know.
I know I'm.
One choice.
I know I'm
I
not.
can either slip past him or I have to fight him.
No, and apparently there's windows, so you're gonna attempt to slip out the
Are
window.
there windows? Can I fit through those?
He
Well,
literally shouted, block the windows, presumably to somebody outside. But did I say
Okay.
when you walked up if there were people outside?
Did
Also,
you?
even though I'm not here, just for clarification, because is this a multi-tiered building? Like, is there multiple floors on this, or is it just a single floor?
No,
building?
it's like a hut.
Oh, okay.
Well, a
I mean,
little bit larger
I'll
than
try
that.
the window.
Okay. The windows both windows are currently closed. Because it's raining. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna open it?
Is there just one light in the room?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna knock the light out.
Okay, you knock the light out. A grayish light comes in from the outside. It is not dark. It's not exactly dim. It's a little bit above dim. So you guys can both still see.
Yeah, that wasn't the point. The point was too obscure.
Okay. And the Colossus, not Colossus. What do I call him?
Goliath.
Goliath. I was like, I know it says it's a G.
How big is this room?
This room is about 10 feet by 10 feet.
How big is the Goliath?
About 10 feet tall.
He can't move easily in this room, can he?
Make it 15 by 15, but yeah.
God damn
If
it.
it's the one we met, he was like 2 inches shorter than me. Like, because my ears are a little bit bigger.
Oh, okay.
And I was
how tall are you?
7'5". 7'5". So he was like 7'3".
Why did I make a Goliath that short?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the hell?
For the same reason, Ruby made a rogue that's not very roguey.
All right.
Now.
Okay.
Hey,
He's
I'm not
7.
gonna
He's
lie,
7.
did what I wanted to do, okay?
We'll say he's half Goliath. He's 7 feet tall. A little bit over
Okay.
7 feet.
Let me double
Well,
check my
just
height,
go through the
actually.
window, see what happens.
You're going to what? A window?
Try to open a window and get out, because I'm
Okay.
not going through the Goliath unless I have to.
You try to open a window. It's locked. He notices the movement, and draws his sword or actually doesn't draw a sword. He picks up the chair he was sitting in and throws it out the window.
Can I dodge?
You can dodge. Thankfully for you, he rolled a 1. So he throws it a little bit too hard and a little bit too fast, and it flies straight through the window.
Okay.
A little bit of shatters.
I'm going through the window.
Okay, you escape through the window. He almost manages to get you, but he can't see you, so he would kind of is having a hard time trying to figure out where you are. And you can sort of hear him. like shouting. At first it's curses, and then it is send word to the palace. And then I'm imagining you are running away.
I'm making my way to the library.
Making my way.
Okay. Do you get on the bubble? Or do you walk?
Bubble.
Okay, you go to the bubble station. There are some guards there. They look really bored. It's about a 5-minute walk from where you just were.
How long does a visibility potion last?
I think an hour.
Okay.
If it's the same as regular invisibility, yeah, it's an hour.
Then yeah.
You know, I'm gonna ask the group.
You're gonna ask
Should I go
which
to
group?
Drew
Oh.
or Kopak?
I mean, you don't know where they are. Last you saw them there at the house. And
No,
you left
Andrew's at
before.
the house.
You
I
don't
knew.
know that.
Didn't he stay at the palace?
No.
Ooh.
Last you heard, last everybody was there. Last you were there, everybody was at the house discussing where to go. And you went, screw this. I'm going to go get I'm gonna go get the things that I need to get done and bye. And you left.
Okay. Well, I guess I have no other choice than to go back to the house.
Okay.
I didn't realize I left before everyone said what they were doing.
I did it because you weren't here.
Yeah.
We role played that you're still mad because we fought last night.
Valid. And now I fucked everything up.
Um,
Clearly, the enemy has created an imposter using demonic magic, and framed me.
clearly. Um, you walk back to, you sort of follow along the bubble line. You do find a station farther down that doesn't have any guards.
Hmm.
If you do want to get on the bubble and go back.
Yeah, the faster I get back, the better.
Okay. Okay. You have to pay 5 silver from here
Okay.
to get to the palace.
Yep.
Okay. Fun fact, it's more expensive going to the palace than it is coming from the palace.
Funny.
Mm-hmm. Um, you get what is everybody's passive perception?
15.
Okay.
Mine is 15 as well, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need mine?
Yes.
Okay.
Or actually, no. I don't need yours.
I didn't think so.
Varid.
Passive perception?
Yes.
10.
10. Okay. As you are sitting in the bubble, actually, never mind. As you're sitting in the bubble, you just kind of zoom off. Najma and Kopak, I'm imagining you guys get in the bubble to head to the orange part of town. And as you do so, you get in the bubble, you pay 2 silver. And you guys both kind of notice, hey, I don't think that bubble had anyone in it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Baron, you get back to the palace. The invisibility has worn off. Actually, now you had to walk about 10 minutes, and then I said it's about 20 minutes, and then you still have about 30 minutes left.
Okay, can I end the invisibility when I get back to the house?
You can end the invisibility anytime you want, but you'll not be able to get past the gates unless you climb the wall. Because they won't know to let you in.
I'll climb the wall.
Roll in athletics.
It's 14 plus 2.
Okay. You get to the top of the wall.
If I make me roll again to get back down, or can I just go to the freaking house?
On the inside of the wall, on the you know that there are stairs to the palace that from the palace grounds to the wall, but they're not in the ambassador section, the diplomat section. They are in the palace section. So you could take stairs, but then you'd have to pass through the gates from the diplomat section to the palace section. You do see, as you get to the top of the wall, Idru closes the door of your guys' house.
So Idru's leaving, or
No,
entering?
he's entering and closing the door.
So I can see the house from here. So if I get down the wall, I'll be at the house.
Yeah.
How long would it take me to go the other way?
I can't say for sure, because you'd have to wait for somebody to open the gate between the palace grounds and the diplomat's quarters.
I'll just go down the side.
Okay. Roll in athletics.
Break my fucking legs.
Oh, this would be hilarious.
That's a 8 plus 2.
Technically, this passed. So you do make it down. You got some nicks and scrapes. It's a lot harder going down than it is going up. Bart, you made it down. And you survived.
I'm not sure if the term harder is the right term for that. Because it's a lot easier going down if you think about it. It's just how you go down.
It's harder to go down safely than it is to go up safely. All right. And
I'll
you
just
kind
make
of
my
slip
way
and you
down.
fall like the last 5 feet. You're fine, just a little bit.
You made it easy.
You make it to the house. You go in the house. Idru's not there.
Do I hear him go in the house?
No, you're too busy getting prepared for your ritual stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna take a calculated risk.
I'm gonna put you on pause. And I'm gonna go to Najma and Kopak.
Darn, I wanted to see what the calculated risk was.
You guys get to the orange section, and there are guards everywhere. You get off the bubble, and the guards kind of, who are you? What's your business?
We were told there's some kind of disturbance we need to take care of.
The guard kind of narrows their eyes at you. You're the visitors, aren't you?
I look down at myself like, yeah.
Well, the
Not from here.
disturbance, the disturbance has already been taken care of.
Oh, good. Varn took care of it. Excellent.
And they don't recognize the name, but say that's not our captain.
He's some short little yellow guy. He was also told to take care of it, but he left before us.
We haven't seen him.
Okay.
Hmm.
But it's taken care of, so I guess we don't got to worry about it.
That's one way of putting it.
No. Man, that barn really shaped up, huh?
Anything else I can do for you?
What's a good place to eat around here?
Don't. You've locked down this sector.
Okay, we'll head one sector up then.
You won't find a lot to eat in the yellow section. Go to the market in the green.
We will do that. Thank you.
Good day.
You as well.
Get back in the bubble. 10 copper to take you to the market section.
Najwa, did you want to go to the market section or did you want to head back home?
I think that sounds good. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time understanding you, Mac.
Yeah, it cut out a bit.
Basically, she agrees with Kovac to go
Okay.
to the to go to the market.
Okay.
I'll pay the 10 copper. We'll head that way.
Okay, you get to the market section. There's not a lot of people out and about. The few that are out and about are kind of giggling to themselves as they kind of run from shop owning to shop owning out of the rain.
Oh, yeah, it's raining too. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. If you go in, you can find a restaurant that gives you a meal. The owner greets you. Are you going to find a restaurant?
Yeah, I'll see what they have to
Noontime.
eat.
Okay.
So we have to wait an hour for Idru to do his ritual thing, and we don't want to bug him.
Yeah. So you go, you're greeted by an older couple. They're both green status. One of them seems to be of lizard folk or draconic origin. She has scales on her face. And the other one is a human with green hair and a sort of forked tongue that she pokes out at you, or that pokes out sometimes. The one with the scales sort of says, "Hi, welcome. Please, come, get in, come sit. Just the two of you, or are you waiting for more?"
Yeah, I think it's just the two of us.
Very well.
We never did find Varin.
Sorry?
Sorry, muttering to myself.
Oh, very well. Please, this way. She kind of seats you in some place that looks pretty nice. Like it's kind of separated from some of the rest, very subtly. This is obviously one of the nicer parts of this restaurant. She gives you sort of menus. If I may, I'd recommend the stew today, given the rain. My wife makes the best sort of stew. Can I get you anything to drink?
Just water for now.
Very well. She goes back, gets you water, takes your orders, gets you whatever food you ordered. You guys wait there. If you want to chat, think about it. And back to Varin. Varin, what is your super secret amazing plan?
I'm going to wash myself and my clothes thoroughly to get rid of all the mud.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you come here.
So the washing is all done by the maids, and there is a sort of there is a laundry sort of section to the house, and on the first floor. But you go in there. There's all the things to wash, and there is actually a maid in there doing the laundry, and she goes, "Oh, sir,
I'm still invisible. I am still invisible.
She sees tracks of water and mud on the floor, and she kind of looks down and goes, "What? What? What?" And she like shrinks back, like holding like the shirt she was watching and like in front of her. What? A ghost or magic?
Magic. Please leave.
What'd you say?
I said magic. Please leave.
Oh, okay. She only heard the magic part. What do you want?
Idru played a prank on me. He made me invisible.
Oh,
I don't know how to get rid of it.
You're one of the masters of this house. I'm so sorry. I'll just. Can I do anything for you?
No, just leave. That would be great.
Oh, all right. She very carefully puts down.
Idru sees what I left for him retaliation at the place on fire.
She just like gives you
You
like
say
a
that out loud.
what? Yeah. She gives you a what are you talking about look, and scampers off, still holding the shirt. It's one of Kopak's, by the way, and it nearly like it's bigger than her, almost.
It's bigger than half her torso.
Yeah.
It's a tent for her.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you do?
I fill a thing with water that has a drain and get all the mud off my clothes.
Okay, so they there's a sort of running water system, but not quite. You have to use a pump, but it does have a drain that you can block and fill. So you pump up the bathtub.
I just need to get rid of the mud.
What?
I just need to get rid of the mud.
So you get the mud off, and you get all your clothes soaking wet in the process. And you are cold, because this is cold water.
Why am I doing it while I'm wearing them?
Okay, you take your clothes. You didn't say you were taking your clothes off. So you take your clothes off.
I'm gonna stand in the little basin and just pump water on myself.
That's what I was thinking you were doing, and you were like, "No, just my clothes." And I'm like, "Okay."
So now naked and invisible.
Yeah.
And cold.
Okay. So your clothes are soaking wet because you had to scrub off all the mud. You get the mud and dirt off of yourself in the freezing cold water. And now you're standing there in the laundry room. Wet clothes. Okay. You kind of.
I'm assuming I have some changes of clothes and they're in the laundry room, right?
Yes, there are some changes to clothes in the laundry room that are yours. You do a little bit of a dog shake, but you still don't get most of the water off. So, you just leave your.
Right away. leave the wet clothes there.
They become visible as soon as they leave your hand.
Okay. I'm going to take the dry, probably dirty clothes up to my room.
While you are still not wearing them?
I should still be invisible.
Yes. So you're still invisible. You go, you leave little wet footmarks on the wood as you walk up the stairs.
And floating clothes.
No, the clothes turn invisible as soon as you touch them.
Okay.
Question.
Mm.
Can I not dry off in the laundry room?
There are no towels that have currently been washed.
Are
There
there any clothes?
are some clean clothes, but they are still drying. They are not drying well because it is not sunny outside.
Damn. Oh, I'll just have to mop up afterwards. Yeah, I go up to my room and I dry off.
Okay.
So I should be clean, changed. Correct?
By the time you do all this, you are visible again.
I know. I'm
Okay.
clean and changed.
Cool.
Correct?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to dry up all footprints and clean them away.
Okay. Takes you about 15 minutes to do that. Made from before. You see her sticking her head, into not sticking her head, but sort of calling out next to the door frame. Sir, sir, are you done? May I go back and do the rest of the laundry now, sir?
Of course, of course.
Oh,
So sorry.
you're
Idru's so angry at his friends.
you're visible now, sir. Very good, very well. I'll get back to my job. And she gives you a little bow and scampers into the laundry room.
I'm gonna have to kill her.
What? Why?
The witness!
Okay. While all of this is happening, Idru, you set up for your ritual, and now what?
All right, two parts. The first part is I'm gonna ritually cast Find Familiar and resummon my pseudo dragon.
Okay.
And then part two, after my pseudo dragon is summoned, I'm gonna sit him outside the door and be like, just keep watch, make sure no one fucks with the door.
Okay.
I'll be back later. I
Okay.
close the door, and then I attempt to commune with Asmodeus.
Okay. Varen, as you go down step by step, wiping the floor, you look down the hallway when you get to the second floor, and there's a little dragon outside of Idru's door. It at you, and then yeah, you keep going. All right.
You're just doing this so I can't kill the girl. And I find that very rude that you're changing history.
We were born to make history.
Well, no, this is just so I can see if you do commit murder, and I can snitch on you.
I'm not actually going to kill the lady. She's part of the plan, okay?
Oh boy. Anyhow.
You do that. Roll a d4 for me.
Who, me?
No.
I would hope not. 3.
Okay. You appear before him, much like you did last time. You fall through and sort of just appear before him. And he kind of goes, well, Idru, what's the matter this time?
Oh boy. All
Oh,
right.
wait, that's
So
not the voice he uses. Idru, you're here again. Back so soon? Did your friend not learn his lesson?
no, he probably has, but it's all good and it's funny. It's a reoccurring joke now, and I
Hmm,
humbly thank you for doing this. But I do have
interesting.
a couple
Glad you
questions.
enjoy it. Yes.
Lols, I believe, has one of our compatriots, and none of us can seem to locate or get there per se.
Hmm.
Is there somewhere you can guide me and or make us appear there so we can find her or something to that nature?
I do not mess with of the feeding red pits. Her territory is her own. I have no wish to incur her wrath.
Duly noted.
It
Is
seems you
there...
guys can do it.
We enjoy pain and suffering.
Hmm.
Just like my little friend who has his new eye enjoys it so very much.
You get more joy out of it. But
I,
continue. What have you come here for today?
I need... trying to think of the right way to say it. I need knowledge on planar transportation, and I cannot find it anywhere here. And then on a side note, this one's lesser, doesn't really make too much of a difference. I have a giant elephant that wants to meet you. How do you feel
Hmm.
about that?
We'll get to the second one in a bit. Interplanar travel. You wish to portal yourself to go to
Mm-hmm.
host there.
Mm-hmm. And she has something that's mine.
Each I chose you because I thought you were smart. You will not survive if you go to her there unbidden.
She seems to have taken a liking to me. So, I mean, more research is needed, but I'm pretty sure I can swing something to make it happen.
Hmm.
I don't have all the pieces in place. This is just the biggest piece that I can't do alone.
Hmm.
That and you being the reigning serpent, you love deals.
I do.
Can you not?
I
Can you
was
not
about to
strike
offer
one?
you one mortal if you would stop talking. Hmm. You would need to offer me something that would be worth going to war with an ancient goddess for. I already have your soul. What else have to offer?
Hmm. What strikes you as fair and just? I mean, I can offer you more souls that aren't my own, but I have a feeling that that you have a wanting for something more.
I always want more.
Mm,
And he sort of thinks for a minute, because the DM needs to think for a minute. Um,
as the Jeopardy theme plays in the background from the speakers behind his throne.
Well. I would send you as my mercenary, my ambassador. If I propose perhaps an alliance. She does not take easily to alliances. I have no real use for her. I just wish to see the fallout. However, there's not much I could say or do that you'd be interested in.
If I may, maybe this alliance is against Adriania, who has
I'm well
definitely
aware
done
of my own motives, child. Do not tell me what to do or what to think. I will consider it, but it is of slight consideration. Is that clear?
Yes, my liege.
You are beholden to me, not the other way around. You are dismissed. Waves his hand and you float back into
As I float
your
upward,
actual body.
I imagine like it's kind of like a slow thing, and I can kind of watch him, and I like yell like comically, "What about the elephant?"
You get no response.
Dude, this would be fun.
I'm gonna lose my trunk.
You already lost half of it.
True.
Hey, it might be a demon trunk.
All right. I'm gonna take a quick break. Bathroom break, water break, all of the different things.
Human break.
Yeah. I'm remembering to human, guys. Are you proud of me?
Okay. Did
Wow.
you eat today? Did you take your water?
I did eat today.
Did you take your meds?
I did take
Okay,
my
good.
meds.
Oh shit.
I did take
Did
my
you
That's
have
meds.
water?
I had tea.
Have you
Tea
had
is only half
food,
water.
food?
And I had juice.
Also,
Have you
how
had-
are you gonna call me a traitor because I started a riot?
We will discuss that one. I know
That
you're a traitor.
that is the machinations of his mind. So
When Kopak finds out, let's see what happens.
See,
yeah.
Kopak's not going to find out, but I need Edru to help me because I'm fucked at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right. So, bathroom break, water break. Be back in about 5 minutes.
Need some more.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Edru,
Mm.
what do you want?
Your soul.
No, like legitimately. I need you to go along with this,
Oh no.
or I am
What-
actually fucked, and you know she'll kill me.
Oh, I know, which is great. Which is so very great. It's
So,
gonna be hilarious.
what do you want?
I just want your signature on this piece of parchment.
What does the parchment say?
Oh, it's blank as of right now.
God damn it, you want a favor?
It is.
Fine.
Cool.
But
So
we're entering it in chat so it's saved that I owe you a favor and nothing else.
okay, well, let it be known that when she comes back and you ask me for this favor, or when you ask me for this, I will offer you my help if you sign your signature with your. I mean, you can sign it in ink, but I also need you to wipe your blood on this blank piece of paper, and then I will accept your deal.
In game.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want your actual signature and your actual
You're
blood on a
stealing my
piece of
soul,
paper.
aren't you? Just be
Maybe.
honest with me. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Po-
I don't care.
Possibly. It's
You're
possible.
stealing my soul, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm gonna use this as a bartering chip later. I probably will. I'll probably like slink my way out of selling it, but it's just to like kind of
So
sweeten
it's like the
my
eye.
thing.
You're lying to my face, and you're gonna sell my soul for
Well, no,
clout,
see,
essentially.
well, no. I'm going to use your signature as clout, but then attempt to not have to use it. It will be my emergency, just in case fund.
So you're
Hopefully, it stays in the
pissed your
bank in the
patron
savings
off.
account.
Now you're going to sell me out.
Well, no, I didn't piss him off, but no. Again, you're like money in the savings account. You're there in case like
Okay.
the car gets broken and I need, a new engine. You're just the
All right. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna come up to your room. Byron's gonna come up to your room and be like, "Edrew, do you want me to lie to you or tell you the truth?
Either way,
If
I'm
you
gonna
agree
know.
to the deal, ask me to tell you the truth. If you don't agree to the deal, tell me to lie to you. Okay?
Okay. DM that to me real quick, and this way I can pre-plan 2 different conversations. You want $1, dude? You want $1? Give me $1 bill. Rubber. Put your bookers on over $1 bill, dude. Arr. Oh, good old man. I'm gonna name my new pseudo dragon Coco's. Najma's so quiet for most of this storytelling. Need more Najma input.
So we're selling Varn for parts.
Yes.
He like I told him, he's going to be like an insurance policy. There in case I need it, but probably try not to use it.
How much you want for his leg?
Oh, you want his parts. That's crazy.
I'll give you about 200 gold for that left arm.
Oh, dude, easily. Actually, how about instead of 200 gold, you just make my horn my arcane focus. That way
I can do that.
Itachi?
Perfect. Perfect.
Also, I want to see if I can have a moment with Najma at the restaurant just to try and get her backstory or something out of her.
Ooh, are you trying to wine and dine her? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Is either that or we just sit there at the restaurant awkwardly waiting for food?
As the love story develops.
I'll say like some kind of weird high school romance, like, "Oh, I'm so nervous."
Come on, guys. Don't be weird.
I think only Misai's ever gotten anything out of Najma, like story wise. And she's currently lost in another dimension.
Yeah.
Let's see how Varn's fuck up comes back on us, though. Because I think I was told to watch over him.
It looks like you left your charge undetended.
Listen. I think this is going to work out in our favor, okay?
I don't know.
Last time
The
you
way
said
you
that,
roll.
Drew helps me out here. Drew helps me out here. This might work out in our favor. Because
I don't know who
I
rolls
set
worse,
up
you or
enough. I
Person.
set up enough that my
I
bases are covered.
am back.
My
Hey.
bases are covered. And the only loophole Drew can get me out of.
welcome back, person.
Hi.
Welcome back, person. We're not making under the table deals.
I
That
mean,
sounded way dirtier than normal.
Truby.
The gen pile for a reason.
I believe you're also in the degen pile for a reason.
Oh, what's that new thing? Move the syrup under the table, or wherever the fuck it is.
What? I've never
What?
heard that.
You guys haven't
Me
seen that
either.
on TikTok?
I've been on
No.
TikTok. I work with high schoolers. I have no idea what the heck you're talking about.
She is the TikTok.
I am TikTok.
She's TikTok fabulous.
And you're grounded.
Damn it.
Mm.
He might be 6 feet grounded when we find out.
Oh man. Alright, so who we starting out with?
We're going to continue with, we're gonna do Idru and Lauren.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so
Don't fight each other.
up.
Went quiet.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Everything's been cleaned up.
Yes.
The laundry's being done.
Being done, yes.
Okay. It's too cloudy for things to dry properly.
Yes.
Checking my clipboard, I've written these down.
Good job.
I feel like this man's actually committed murder. And he's literally trying to wash away all his evidence.
Okay, I'm ready to talk to Idru. I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to go to knock on his door when I look down and see the dragon still there, right?
Yep. You're just finishing your ritual. Idru, when your dragon notifies you that one of your friends is at the door, and then you throw them off.
I go to the door and crack it open slightly and look to see who it is.
It's
Lauren. It's gonna be me.
I open the door and usher for him to come in. I say nothing.
I also say nothing, and I walk in.
I
You
shut the
notice
door.
that the demonic energy is stronger than it normally is in here.
Or his goat eye, it's so bright in here.
I am keeping the eye closed.
Okay.
I turn to Idru. Okay. Do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to lie to you?
Oh, here we go. Let me guess. You've done something stupid, and you need my help to get out of it.
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay. So I go to my little desk and I grab a blank piece of paper. I set it on the desk. If you just sign this blank piece of paper, I'll even let you look at the paper. It's blank on both sides. Sign your
I'm
name.
looking at it with my demon eye.
It's paper.
It is. I was gonna say it is legitimately blank paper.
Okay.
Sign your name
I
in
sign my
ink.
name in ink.
And take this dagger and cut your finger. And then wipe it
I
next to your signature.
I take the dagger, cut my finger, and I wipe it next to the signature.
I take the paper, fold it up. Make sure it's dry first, but I
You're
fold it
not
up
married.
and put it in a pocket on my person. All right, tell me the truth.
I tried to calm down the rioters. I built a stack of boxes. I knocked them down to make a loud noise. Some people got hurt, and it made the riot worse. The police chief, the giant, you remember with the midget bomb incident?
No, because I
I
wasn't
wasn't there for that.
time.
Right, you weren't there for that. The police chief, or whoever he is, didn't believe my lie about someone else doing it, and is now trying to have me arrested for treason. I have set up an elaborate series of events that makes it look like I had certain items robbed from me by the person that snuck in here the other night, and that they're now impersonating me, trying to get me in trouble.
Hmm.
I need your help to get out of this.
And what do you need from me?
Mostly just to agree that I've been here all day, that you pulled a prank on me to make me invisible, um, and just corroborate with anything I essentially help me out.
So you need me to lie for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to know all the things I have set up?
Yes, because that's going to help with the lie.
Okay. I got really beat up, but Kopak beat me up last night with you, so that will explain away the wounds. I
Okay.
left the card that they gave us to help us get through gates and stuff
Uh-huh.
at the police station. So that was stolen from me by the demon that invaded us the other night. I had to use
Okay.
an invisibility potion to get away. That
Uh-huh.
was also stolen from me, but the maid saw me invisible. So we either have to kill her or you have to corroborate my lie that you turned me invisible for a prank. Finally, the clothes I was wearing were soaked and covered in mud. I washed all of the mud off, and the maid is doing the laundry, but there's not a lot of sun today, so all the clothes will be wet.
So what, you want me to dry your clothes, you weirdo?
No, 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 no. The clothes being wet is because the maid did the laundry,
Hmm.
not for me washing them off. So it sounds very confident that someone stole my identification badge and went and started a riot trying to get me blamed for it. And if you need more reason to help me out here, if they capture me for treason, they're going to interrogate me. They interrogate me, they're going to find the demon eye. They find the demon eye, they're going to think I'm working with whoever teleported in here and did all this, is doing all the stuff behind the scenes. And the demon eye is going to lead them to you, and they already don't fucking like you.
Oh, so now you're blackmailing me because if
I'm not
Get-
blackmailing you. I just know that that's how this is going to go down because God hates us.
no, he hates you.
Valid. Anyways.
It's quote unquote
Wow.
related to me.
Look. Don't you say wow when there's a 10% chance when I go to leave this door, you're going to electrocute me from touching the door.
Oh, don't worry. I was gonna electrocute you as you left. So,
So do you see any flaws in what I've set up and what I'm planning here?
plenty.
Can you fix any of them?
Actually, hold on. I may be able to do so. This is a far stretch, and I don't remember if I can or not, but I shall look real fast like. What is this one? Other than lying more, probably. What is that? Actually, I may be able to help you in the morning fix your problems, but as of right now, no. Other than lie more. I'm actually quite decent at that. Also quite
So
decent at telling the
essentially,
truth.
if I can avoid being arrested until morning,
I can then, if I can do it to select few, I can do it to a couple people, but if need be. But yeah, I can help you out.
all right. Last question: can you open the portal that the person took the other night?
Boy, do I wish, or at
Damn.
least not at the moment. Actually,
No, you
Right.
can't.
damn. Okay, you knew where the question was gonna go, so that helps. Now I
Yes.
don't have to
Because
leave the
me
room.
being kidnapped would have been way easier to explain this whole thing.
Uh,
You could also kill me.
yeah, I could. I was really thinking about it really long.
So we're gonna lie our way out of this.
I'm
Place
gonna make sure.
our life on the god that hates me.
No, no, I don't hate you, but I will attempt to help you undig your grave that you seem to have dug pretty fucking.
Okay.
Deal,
If
and I
this
hold my
fails, I'm
hand
turning
out.
traitor.
I
I'm
ask
becoming
him
the bad
deal,
guy.
and I hold my hand out, and I charge Witch Bolt without him seeing.
Roll a stealth check for that.
Ooh, stealth. Where
Because
is
he can sense demonic energy right now.
18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay.
He did say he was keeping the
How
eye
do I
closed
roll
while I
against
wasn't
it?
here.
You would roll insight, but you'd have to roll higher than a 22.
How good your wisdom?
This is really disorienting.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 20, but my insight's 0.
You rolled a nat 20?
I did.
Okay, then nat 20s actually count. Nat 20 kind of trumps every time. So you kind of open your eye to make sure he's not cheating you, and you see there's demonic energy in his hand.
I don't know what it is.
But there's definitely demonic energy in his hand.
You shake my hand.
Won't you shake a course in his hand?
If he's using magic, he using the power of his patron. If we shake and make a deal using the power of his patron, he can't back out, can he?
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't.
asking the DM.
You in character would not know that.
Fuck. But is it true?
I'm not going to tell you because you're going to make your decision based off of that, and you don't know in character.
Alright. I've already lost like 14 HP. How much damage is this going to do? Can you at least tell me that?
Up to 12.
Jesus Christ, I can't take that kind of damage, man.
If I kill you, I'm just gonna shove a potion in your mouth. I do still have those.
No, that's the thing. My wounds are from Kopak beating me up last night. I need them to corroborate that story. If I don't have any wounds, they're just going to assume I healed to hide the evidence.
Well, again, you're not gonna heal that much. It's a potion. And this just corroborates you getting your ass beat. It's just more wounds.
Yeah.
But again, you don't know what
I
I'm
did
doing.
shock
just
you.
know Yeah, I was say he did shock the shit out of you, and he does have that capability. But do you shake my hand?
Did you shake a boss in his hand?
His hand. I'm going to hold up my other hand.
So I grab hold of his wrist and cast Witch Bolt.
God damn it!
Idru, can I ask for your reasoning on that? In character. What is your in character reasoning for that?
One, he likes to get shocked a lot because he touches
Fuck
things
you.
he's not supposed to. Two, he does dumb shit, and this is like my way of saying stop digging deep holes that I have to dig you out.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Dope.
Roll low.
Oh, well, first
You
I
have to
gotta
roll to
the
hit.
which is 17 plus 6, so 23. I'm gonna assume that hits.
He's not physically attacking in combat, so he can't crit, right?
Well, again, that was not a crit, so no, I can't.
Oh, that's not a crit?
That's not
No.
a crit, it's a dirty.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
17 plus 6 is 23.
I thought dirty's crit.
Oh no, crit's crit, and I roll a 7.
So
Can
he
I
takes 7
uncanny
lightning
dodge?
damage.
Can you uncanny dodge? Yeah, actually, yeah, you can.
You,
You're a
you,
fucking-
you reached out and physically grabbed my hand. I could yank my hand away from you.
I'll allow it.
Awesome.
So you take 3.
That brings my total up to 17 damage I've taken.
Total?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we have an accord. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I should know before you leave my room?
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled elderberries. You sniveling ass.
You know, do you know Witch Bolt's a concentration spell? And I can keep tagging you with this?
Again, I yanked my hand away from you.
That doesn't matter, it's a range spell.
Yeah, I just did that for flavor.
You motherfucker!
Yeah, it was just a flavor spell. I didn't want to like, I didn't want to like death beam you like several times like Frieza. I wanted it to be more. But yes.
I'm just gonna turn around and leave. I go, thank you for helping me. You're still an ass.
I'm glad we have a deal. And then as he leaves, I'm gonna tell my pseudo dragon to follow him. And keep an eye on him for the rest of the day.
Okay. And now I need to figure out what the hell we're going to do next time. So I'm thinking I end session here because I don't know what the heck to do
You weren't
from here.
expecting Ruby to start a riot, which is something you should always expect from Ruby.
I was
I'm gonna have so much
hoping.
fun poking holes into your story.
We need to hear that I am completely cool with it. I await next time. In which, yeah.
Okay.
You want to know the funny thing, though? I'm right.
Yeah.
That riot got it out of everybody's systems. 'Cause
DM
if you don't
telling
have
you,
the-
as a DM, I am telling you that if you had stood up there and made a speech, they would have calmed down.
you know,
I had a feeling.
I
I had a
tried to
feeling
get
you
their
called
attention twice. I tried to get their attention twice.
You rolled bad on your luck check when you pushed the boxes over. You needed to shout.
I did shout.
That was talking.
No, I
You needed
shouted.
to. You needed to shout more.
I shouted. I tried to make a stack of boxes to get people's attention. And I thought, if I climb on these boxes, she's going to knock me off and I'm going to take a lot of damage.
I
So
was
just
not
pushed-
going to knock you off, but
Yeah, what evidence
risk.
did I have that would suggest that? You hurt me
I
every chance you
usually
get.
I like to take the peaceful route as much as possible.
You know, that's why a cabinet electrocuted me.
Well,
you tried to touch
it.
something that I said had a force field around it.
Force
did
field
do
does
that.
not mean pain. It means I can't enter it. I wanted to see if it was fuzzy.
Well, you felt kind of fuzzy after you got shocked the shit out of
I
you, didn't you?
did.
Yeah, it was fuzzy
it's like-
then.
It's like a fence and an electric fence. Some can shock you, some don't. You got
Yeah,
an electric touch one that does.
I must say, they all look like a fence. You just didn't look for the wires attached to the metal fence to see if it would shock the piss out.
Literally
this is
started
magical.
that engagement by yelling.
You're the one who's got max charisma, apparently. You could have given a good speech.
I do have pretty high charisma.
What is your
For a
what
rogue.
is your charisma? What is your charisma? Because I want to know if it beats mine.
Total number.
I did the thing where you do the numbers from highest to lowest. And I think Dex and Charisma are my highest. And then when we leveled up, I increased my strength, so now Dex, Charisma, and Strength are all highest.
Oh,
So if he's using up the level ups and he's using 15 for his charisma, he should be at about 17. Maybe 18 with since he's a
Going to
human and gets
level
+1
up
and
my
everything.
Dexterity next because it is pretty low for a rogue, and now bring it up to a +3.
I hope you do that. All right. Well, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you for those who watched. We will be meeting in 2 weeks. I made plans with somebody to go to the zoo next week. So,
have fun.
Oh,
with
dude.
Ryan,
this.
do I get any experience?
what level? You guys 6 or 7 now?
Or 6.
Or 6.
Yeah, you're still 6.
Okay.
All right.
Next time, does Ruby gets his comeuppance?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, so
Um,
we're still gonna be in this talking phase for 3 more episodes? That's crazy.
I'm
Or
trying
Z.
to rush it, but I'm allowing
no,
you
no,
guys.
You said the
Freedom.
Dragon Ball Z thing. So
Oh.
that means there's 6 more episodes of the transformation, followed by 3 more talking for the
Oh,
fight.
got you.
It's Dragon Ball
Then
Z.
We still need to have a
someone throws
conversation about the
punch,
stew we're
and
gonna eat.
3 more episodes of talking about the punch they threw.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the backstory.
Hmm?
We have to have a flashback.
Always.
I need a backstory on our waitress who's bringing us our stew, and why she's our waitress.
She inherited the family business, or rather, she married into the family business.
If you fucking use that maid against me, I swear I'm be pissed. Also, if this completely blows up in my face and I get arrested and jailed and you're gonna put me to death for being a traitor,
Yes, you will get to build a new character.
I am turning evil.
Oh no, don't worry. In that case, you become a liability to me and sell your.
Cut out. But I imagine you said sell your soul.
Yeah, I will
if
sell his soul
Just
immediately.
generally, any of your characters die, you will need to make a new one.
At the same level or lower?
Start over
At the same level.
5.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like one of those.
Wait,
That's
I
kind
can use
of
my
dope.
monk.
Yes.
The monk idea, I thought. Or this dwarven fighter I thought of.
Calm down. Calm down, fucking kid in a candy store.
So many options.
Everybody's gonna fucking start killing off their own characters.
Who's the fire
No, I
genasi?
like Kopath.
You mean in today's campaign or in Saturday's campaign?
The one that disappeared.
Misai?
Hey, say?
Yeah.
Mimosa?
Yeah, you guys literally kept on calling her everything else except her actual name.
That's why I can't remember it.
So Mimosi,
Jesus Christ.
is she also level 6?
Yeah.
Can I just roll her?
Why?
Do
So
you
you
want
could be
to
stuck?
see her?
Yeah. Mostly, it's not for the reason you think either. I kind of just want to know what's going on with her story.
He's
You'll
like Doom
find
guy
out
now,
later.
fighting the
It's-
demons in hell.
You want to transmitigate into Misai?
Yeah, if Farron dies, transmitigate to Miss A and see what's going on.
No.
Literally wants to skip to the end of the movie to see the ending before
Yes!
even
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like
Nope.
Jesus.
Nope. She is not a playable character. She's an NPC. Non-playable character.
Notable playable
She's
character.
a
Got it.
QUT, actually.
Get out. Get out. Can I kill him off for that? Can I kill
Yes.
him in his sleep?
I
I
don't even know what that stands for. I'm not sure I want to.
Really? AQUT?
Oh.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
was
that-
pretty straightforward,
The-
person.
It was a dad joke. I hated it. That's why I want to kill him.
It was a dad joke.
I thought we were still like doing acronyms and like calling each other names, so I was off. Anyway, goodbye,
Farron
so
takes
long,
6 points of
farewell.
lightning damage. Goodbye, everybody.
You take 6 points of psychic damage. There you go.
Hey, fuck you.
I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Probably. I still need to go to the Ren Fair at some point. Mac, we need to go to the Ren Fair at some point. And yeah.
Red Fair at some point.
Are we doing a crossover at some point?
If you
Ren
guys
Fair
all, so for those on stream who may or may not be watching this or watching in the future, I have a game that I started on Saturdays that are in person. It's set in the same world. It's set in Guanikia. And one of the characters from that Saturday game and Kopak are actually from villages that are pretty close to each other. And they're both artificers.
She looks small. I'm a squish.
She is a gnome.
Oh
So, yes.
my. Meets, accidentally gets drunk, falls over, kills.
Yeah.
Good thing I don't drink.
Her kobold might be upset, but anyway, if we all somehow manage to meet in person, then yes, we will do a special episode.
That's never happening.
Yeah.
You could have just said it's not happening. You didn't have to make some.
But it's out there in case it does happen. So now you know. All right.
So if I come visit, I can be a boss. That's dope.
No.
Damn.
I will
guys
have
heard it.
Idru get
Together.
plucked away by Osmodeus and be like, actually, I need you over here. And just kind of dump him in the other party.
That will actually be kind of fucking weird and kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially not knowing, like, quote unquote, not knowing any of them.
Yeah.
That'd be actually cool. That way I could kind of like play the field.
The only reason I like warlocks is as a DM because I have a literal Deus Ex Machina.
Lol.
So
Understandable, so.
yeah.